Expelliarmus.
Hit him with his own weapon. Let's do
Incendio.
Incendio. Oh, that one's a shiny!
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you...
Why is there a rabbit swimming? I don't think you're supposed to be there. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough, where last time we basically did some side quests here and there and unlocked a little bit more to our room of requirement, designed it a little bit, and then played through some of the story as well. And we're going to continue on, starting out with maybe a side quest here that we have to go to 3 broomsticks, and then we have to meet up with Deek and maybe get our knapsack to get some magical creatures going, and then meet Sebastian in Feldcroft, whatever that means. It sounds spooky and mysterious. Hopefully it will be. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already, as we'll definitely be continuing our playthrough in the days to come. With that, let's get into it.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
We're actually working
I
together.
did, thank you.
Thank you.
In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be
Tell
careful
everybody
yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield. She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Always gotta tip the musicians. Sir, you're standing in front of a door that I should probably... Never mind, level 2 lock. We're gonna walk away from that. Sounds great, though. Wait. Why don't I just push open the top bit? Why do I need to even use the lock? Ooh, this is beautiful. There's a balloon. Also, look at that sunset. That is magical. Very magical. Especially with the music playing.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first.
Claire!
Perhaps she has some insights that I
Let me know in
don't.
the comments if you know where that's from.
I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Look for a man wearing a
Claire
jumper.
will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Basically everyone here. This magical melody playing. That's a banger.
I couldn't
Always
help
be
but overhear.
suspicious.
Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
I'm the main character in
We
this
should
story.
not have to live
If
in
I get
fear.
hurt, I respawn.
This is our home.
Weapon. You don't see me.
Afraid to fight, wizards are running scared.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Let me down!
Depulso!
Over
That's
here!
quick.
Such arrogant. Quiet. How nice of you to stop by. You'll pay for that!
Expelliarmus!
Get him with his own weapon. Easy enough. Like that the pickaxes just keep going. Working away.
Suffering, do you?
I've
Student defeated
come
our
to talk to you about something.
Expelliarmus!
Oh god. Damage from frozen enemies. Oh, I keep hitting circle thinking that's dodge. Probably heal. There you go.
How nice of you to stop by. Rather unwise coming back this way. Such arrogant.
Alright, pop one of these then.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're
Come on.
dead.
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Why can't I hit you?
Depulso! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
Easy. Do some surfing. On the hills.
Upper
Upper
Hogsfield.
Hogsmeade.
Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Hogsfield. Hogsfield. Hogsfeed.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello,
I
Madam
did it.
Beaumont.
No big
Good
deal.
news. I was
Cleared
able
out
to
camp.
clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
That's how.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Wait.
Oh,
We
dear
didn't ask her about this already?
Sirona. A gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost
Mr.
without
Sprattle.
him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took it
Interesting
when
saying.
he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
I'm assuming it's somewhere around here. Oh, hello.
You're the little
Confringo!
son.
Expelliarmus!
Yours. I shall get that goblin helmet back. Hopefully from your coat.
Protego! Stupefy! Depulso!
Easy.
You try casting Patricia.
I'm sorry, what was that? You're saying something? Bok Bok? I don't think that's what you
This
were
must
saying.
be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Love using Fringo instead of
That's all the
Incendio.
Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo!
Ha ha ha! It's such a powerful spell. Some light in here. Moves all the vines back too. That's awesome. That's very lore friendly. Oh, that's an edge. Why jump when you could dash?
Confringo! Revelio!
Aha, I knew that there'd be a little secret. Continue onward.
Either I'll have to fight
Hello.
that troll, or
Oh, I'm gonna have
avoid
to
it
fight it.
altogether. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
All right.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Did it.
Cabolso! Levioso!
There we go.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Here we go. Hit it with the ancient magic. Let's go. Lightning. Call lightning.
Protego!
Why am I not throwing it?
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
There we go.
One less foul hulking brute.
Challenge unlocked. Defeat trolls. Did I already do one? Oh wait.
Confringo!
Aha.
Expelliarmus! Ooh.
Let's do
Incendio!
Incendio. Okay. Open sesame. Nice. Okay. There's some. Oh my, there's a lot. Okay. Pop the rocks. Dive into the night of your life. Why is there a rabbit swimming? I don't think you're supposed to be there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this is one of the letters. Oh, another one. Box.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Can't see the exit right there. Why didn't we just come through that way to begin? Not sure, but yeah. Probably could have. Would have made our lives a whole lot easier.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggamel potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Oh. Is Mirabelle
I
Professor
saw a
Garlic?
letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions
You are
Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years.
Ah, yeah, she looks like a seeker.
Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Keg shelf? Nice. That's an excellent item to include in the room requirement. Let's build a bar. Oh, we should build a bar. The name of it? Puzzles. Why is it called Puzzles? That's the puzzle. That's how I Met Your Mother reference. Back in Hogsmeade at night. Oh, with the castle in the distance. That's beautiful.
Deek.
What do you got for us, Deek?
Deek is so happy to see you.
Oh, we are happy to see you too.
Deek noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deek has seen one of these before. Deek calls it
I have two in the Fantastic Beasts films. Oh, don't you dare. He's pulling me in. That's his ulterior motive.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class.
What's
that I
inside
should
it?
study as many
That's what I wanna
beasts
know.
as I can
Let's go in.
on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deek was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deek can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
All right, show me, Deek, how to use these Pokeballs.
Come along then.
Oh, do I have to move? Or is it auto-moving? I think it's auto-moving.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deek when you're ready to go.
Well, I'm already here, Deek. Let's get on with it.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect.
Pokeball.
Deek loves an outing.
You gonna find me like a Weedle to quickly battle and then catch as my instructions?
A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deek first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
I get it now. Knapsack, you're nabbing the creature.
We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe.
Puffskins.
All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Okay. Press and then assign your knapsack to your spell's area. We don't need that. Oh, you're gonna keep rolling close.
Leviosa.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I didn't realize I'm not on it. Yep. Oh, wait. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd they go? Is he writing notes? Is he grading me? Hello? Puffskins? I want the colors. All of them. Oh, I want the red one. Yes. Yes. Gotta catch 'em all. Can't pick it up in the microphone, but my wife is laughing at me.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right.
Jobberknoll.
Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts.
South.
But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently.
Okay.
Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Oh, up. What's up, Deek? Maybe next time you can like just apparate with me.
Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps
It was like
we should
10
work
seconds
quickly.
ago, Deek.
The jobberknolls are just here in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck.
Let's do it.
Deek will be waiting.
Wonder if some disillusionment will help. Let's try that. They're different kinds. All right, let me go. Ooh, it's like a timing thing. You are mine.
Settle yourself.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Mean you no harm.
I'm doing it every time. So those had like blue tails. What is this? Why does this one have like a yellow tail? Male and female?
Look after you.
I want all the birds. One has like a dark tail. Cool. Alright, that's enough. That'll make Deek happy. Deek will approve of this.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Or two,
Deek
or three.
hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of.
You know
a
we're
herd
gonna
of
be catching them all.
mooncalves. They live in a clearing of trees
It's out.
up this footpath. Deek will
We gotta
see
fill
you
out
there.
our Deek decks. Poke and Deek. Deek decks? I don't know which one's better. Deeks. Poke and Deeks. That could work. Yeah, that could work.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Mooncalves gather near the large tree with the
Mooncalves.
spiral pattern in front, but
Those are,
only under the
Probably
light
my
of the
favorite
moon.
so far I've seen.
So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Deek approves. Ah, look at him. Oh, that one's a shiny. Oh, we gotta get that one.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Nope, nope. Nope, I want the shiny. I want the shiny. Maybe Leviosa? Oh, maybe. Ah! There it is.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
It's a shiny Mooncalf. Nice. It's like spotted. And a blue one. On a beach cat. Can I catch you, squirrel? Get in the bag. Dang it.
It was a bit
All right,
trickier
Deek.
than the
I
others,
took all
but
of
I
them
have
away
a
from their
mooncalf
families.
now.
I mean,
Another
caught them.
beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight.
Dance.
Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Again, seriously, can you like take me with you? Requirement. Hello, Deek.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
Yes, very young. Very young.
But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
Oh, we need a space.
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Thinking. That's a little small.
What exactly did you think of?
Large. Very
You've
nice.
done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I am ready. Let's do it. Yes. This is beautiful.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
It's beautiful. Open the beast management menu. Select a beast from the inventory to add. Beasts can be rescued in the Highlands. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got different feathers. Blue feather, yellowish feather, dark feather. And we got our shiny Mooncalf. That's gonna be first. Then our buffskin. Our blue jobber mole. Apologies. Miriam has me hitting my allergies. Look at that. That's wonderful.
Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deek can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Ooh, that must be the loom. For nurture, they provide materials with magic properties. Your beast feed and beast petting brush are some of the ways to nurture beasts. Tap right, and then assign the beast feed and the beast petting brush to your spells. Okay.
Deek thinks you are doing good work here.
Puffskein. Summon, return to wild, rename. Oh, Berta. I like it. Take a brush. Oh, that's fun. Oh, we are renaming you. My D&D character, who was a white-haired druid. Wood elf? I forget. Silva. I shall keep you forever. Even got the little tuft of hair. Oh, look at them all.
I've collected some magical materials, Deek.
Now, Deek can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deek thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I have
I'll
some
go and experiment
unidentified
with the
gear that I
loom
should
now.
probably identify. Loom. View traits, so I can apply traits. How much does it cost? It costs like and stuff.
That
Deek,
came
you
out
use
nicely.
The enchanted loom.
I should show Deek.
Gotta show Deek everything, of course. Oh, with the glasses! Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
I use the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deek.
You've been a pleasure, Deek. On to the next quest. In the shadow of the estate. Track it and locate it. Oh. That's a far jaunt. Look at this beautifulness. Wow. Castle of some sort over here. That's magical.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
And now we gotta go to the top of this tower. Okay.
You made it.
How do you do, good sir?
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on.
Of course.
I'll take you to my uncle's.
Let's do it.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Very humble abode.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Wow, just like
But we
probably
have
just bringing her a
everything.
flower.
There is no cure!
Whoa.
When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
The heck is wrong with her? Is he
I'm
gonna
sorry
tell
you had
us?
to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
He's gonna go vent.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Maybe it's like the dark magic that's taking over the creatures? Ooh, be a
With
good
all
thing.
due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Good day. Let's go speak
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Please tell me everything
Are you all
you
right,
can, Anne?
I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best.
I'll try.
I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Feel for you. Feel for
I
you,
wish
Anne.
you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Oh, it's the same without you. Well, shop is still as foul, but you know what I mean. Hope you're feeling better. Alright,
Why will
Sebastian,
she
you cooled
not
off.
listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back.
Path.
Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists
his
are capable
sister
of so
will
much
lead
more
him
than people
And
realize.
the dark abyss.
They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Oh, let's go just demolish them for doing it.
Good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Oh, okay. Alright. Get a ranger.
I'm a goblin, not a...
Alright. You need to...
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Dang it. You should have stopped up on Wiggle Wilds.
Stop avoiding me.
Confringo! Stupid! Potato! Stupid!
Correct, come in here.
Confringo! Leviosa!
You're like clown.
We didn't even enter the camp.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelt
to the
smoke in the
dark
middle of the night.
side.
When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly.
They're
It
covering
may
up
be
something.
grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look
Yeah.
around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Lumos!
Oh, it's hollow on the inside of that hood. Creepy.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oh, what's this?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Yeah, it's like their face was burned off intentionally on that portrait.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you
Wait.
mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
You're not vision the
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Professor
Who?
Rackham.
What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isidora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a Portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this
Basically,
house
we
belonged
just
to a Hogwarts
told them all of it
professor
at this
who
point.
was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Not
If I
Quidditch
didn't
keeper.
know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the
I
keepers.
wonder if the portrait of that woman is
Look at this.
Isidora.
Someone piled this here for a reason.
I swear she's sus.
Is it blocking something?
The
Only
fact that
one
she
way to
learned
find
ancient
out.
magic and like smiled while walking away. No, that's sus.
Confringo!
Now it works.
Huh, a stairwell.
What? Unless he's a bed. Oh. Explore the cellar. Oh. Isidora Morganach. Journal entry 1 of 7. It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing them all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by the loss. Fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child, couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Did I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with his ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
I want to read more of hers. Her travels. And
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Let's take it.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Very creepy and interesting. Oh,
Why would the door
that's the
lead
ancient
us
magic
here?
symbol with like a key.
Sebastian, look.
Interesting. Pieces of a map.
Why hide a
Do some
triptych
collecting.
here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
It's almost like a compass of some sort. Okay.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
It's true.
Very well.
And we can see the dark.
But that doesn't mean it's
magic as
not
well.
ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Well, I guess that brought us back to the castle, so glad we picked up a flue flame there. That'll do it for today, and yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. It definitely helps me out a bunch. Yes, Natty. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just pause on that. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, because we'll be continuing our playthrough in the days to come. With that, see you all in the next one.